608-130-5362. Nuevamente, el número de reunión es 608-130-5362. Gracias.
Thank you. As was stated in the public notice, the board will not be taking testimony at this meeting. Just as a reminder, Robert's Rules of Order dictate that all comments should be directed to the chair of the committee. Also, any questions or requests, including those from the public, committee members, or the administration, are to be directed toward the chair, who will determine the most efficient way to address them. For the safety of all and to ensure the good order of the meeting, harassment or intimidation tactics of any kind will not be tolerated. Anyone who engages in such harassing or intimidating words or actions will immediately be asked to cease. If such behavior continues, a recess will be called and the offending parties will be removed from the meeting. Anyone ejected from the meeting may continue to listen to the meeting or access the agenda items online. However, the individual will not be allowed to rejoin the meeting. Also, no one other than members of the board, designated staff, and those who've been invited to present or participate in items of business will be allowed on stage before, during, or after meetings of the board and its committees. Finally, for our listening audience, if you wish to access this evening's agenda items and attachments online, you may do so by visiting the Meetings Agendas Minutes page of the MPS website. Now let's begin, Madam Secretary. Item 1.
Item 1 is action on a request to retire to closed session for consideration of and possible action on employment, compensation, and performance evaluation data relative to the Board Clerk, Chief Officer, Office of Board Governance, and the Superintendent of Schools. The recommendation is that the Board retire to closed session pursuant to Wisconsin Statutes 119.85, Parent 1, Parent C, for the purpose as acknowledged.
I will now entertain a motion to retire to closed session pursuant to Wisconsin Statute 19.85, Parent 1, Parent C, for the purpose of considering the employment, promotion, compensation, or performance evaluation data of any public employee over which the governmental body has jurisdiction or exercises responsibility. May I have a motion, please? Director Gokul Gandhi.
I move that we retire to closed session.
Will the Secretary please call the roll?
Madam Chair, we do need a second.
I second.
Thank you. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
On Vice President Gokul Gandhi's motion, seconded by Director Leonard to retire to closed session. Director Carr.
Aye.
Director Gokul Gandhi.
Aye.
Director Jackson.
Aye.
Director Leonard.
Aye.
Director O'Halloran.
Aye.
Director Simpson.
Aye.
Director Zombor.
Aye.
President Herndon.
Aye.
That's 8 ayes. The motion passes.
The board will now retire to closed session pursuant to Wisconsin Statute 19.85, Parent 1, Parent C. The board may return to open session to take action on matters discussed in closed session, or the board may adjourn from closed session. Madam Secretary, please note the time.
So noted.